been a while. So I was getting pretty consistent with making videos like back in August when I was in Florida, and then I took a trip to Brazil with my family, and then after that I took another trip, and then from there I was just like, you know, off my routine, and then I just lost track with my YouTube. And now I'm back and I'm settled, and there's no excuse now. I have to start making videos, so I'm gonna start now. And I also have an editor, my boy Francisco. He's gonna be making videos, or he's gonna be editing my videos, so it'll make it a lot easier for me to make videos, because now I just have to record and he does the rest, you know. So I took a dieting break. I took a break from dieting pretty much for like almost the whole December, entire month of December. But I feel bloated now, and I was 190 last week, and then I've been trying to de-bloat now. I'm gonna show you guys what I've been eating. It's not gonna be what I'm gonna be eating for the bulk, because I'm trying to de-bloat and get rid of some water weight, a little bit of fat. And so I was 190 last week, and so far I am this morning 185. So slowly getting rid of some fat and some water weight. I'm also on a health phase right now, meaning, for those of you who don't know, I am not natural, but currently I am natty. Well, not natty, but you get it. I'm not on anything right now, so I'm taking a health phase, a break, and usually your body tends to look a little worse. I haven't been looking that bad, I don't think. It's I think my third or fourth week off, but I'm still looking pretty good. My pumps have been really good. Maybe my vascularity has faded away a little bit. I'm also, you know, from the dieting break, it just makes sense. I'm bloated regardless. But yeah, I'm not looking my best. I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I'm gonna show you guys how I look. Maybe tomorrow morning fasted, I'll see how much I weigh, and then I'll show you guys maybe a little bit of posing. Today we have legs, so I'm gonna show you guys what I do for that. I haven't been doing legs that hard recently because of my knee pain, but I'm slowly trying to work my way back into it. It's not gonna be like a full workout most likely, because like I said, I'm trying to work my way into it. So I'm probably gonna try to do like a heavy like compound movement, maybe like a leg press or a pendulum squat, and show you guys that, and then just a few accessories, maybe like a hamstring movement, a quad movement like leg extensions or something. It's gonna be a quick workout, maybe 3 to 4 exercises, but I'm gonna show you guys what I do, and then I'm just gonna show you guys what I do throughout my day. I also haven't had a daily schedule that I want to have. My sleep has been bad. I've been sleeping really late, and I've been waking up late, and I don't like that. So this is also a way of me documenting and holding myself accountable, because I'm gonna hold myself accountable to at least 2 videos a month, and this will be a way of kind of just like just checking back in with you guys. And I want to also give you guys my best version, so I can, you know, give you guys the example and tell you guys to be your best version. So yeah, tomorrow morning I'm gonna try to wake up, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have tomorrow be the day how I want every day to look like. So tomorrow I'm gonna show you guys what I'll be doing in the morning and everything, and how I pretty much will want my schedule to be structured every single day for the remainder of the year. Well, you know, for now, with where I'm living and with what I have, I'm gonna make my schedule the way I want it to be. And yeah. Also, we have sourdough bread. I just had protein powder with almond milk, and this is like 120 grams of sourdough bread, 2 slices of cheese, and a little bit of butter. That's my new PC that I just got, mainly just for Fortnite, to run better frames. So the game plan is, we start off with leg extensions. As y'all saw, I just did a set. I'm gonna do probably 3 sets here, and then I'm gonna go over to, most likely, I'm gonna do the hip press today. I'm gonna do the hip press instead of the pendulum, just to try something new. I haven't done the hip press in a while, and I used to do it and I loved it. So we're probably gonna try the hip press. That'll probably be like the the more like compound movement of the workout. Like I said, I'm still gonna like work my way into it. Like realistically, I would usually do probably like the hip press and like a squat, like a Smith squat or something, but I'm gonna start slow because of my knee. I'm almost 100% now, like with my leg extensions, like I'm able to actually go like full strength. I just did the full stack here, but this machine is pretty light. Like it's 150 and then plus the extra like 5-pound weight. So I can definitely do like 170 to 190 probably now. But this is a good weight. It's heavy. I think I did maybe like 10 reps. Usually I would go for like 7, 8. I mean like 7 to 10 is a rep range. But yeah, so we're easing our way back into it. My knees are feeling better during the workout. So we're gonna do the hip press after this, and then I'll just show you guys. But probably we're gonna do like 3 main exercises, maybe 4, and then probably gonna do like some abs or something. But yeah, I keep my workout simple. Later on, I will throw on more like accessories, more detailed movements, like how I would do more like the abductor and adductor. But I'm trying to just get straight to the point, do the simple stuff first, get my way back into it. And I haven't even been hitting legs twice a week. So I'm trying to get back into that habit, doing legs twice a week. And then once we're consistent with that, then we, build the whole workout and make it exactly how we want to, so I can grow my legs this bulk. Okay, that set killed me. That set completely killed me. So now I'm second guessing doing 2 hamstring movements. I might just make today just purely quad focused, give my all in the hip press, and then finish off with a seated leg curl and then some abs. Cause I'm not built for this yet. I'm not built for like 4 or 5 exercises, like high intensity. I'm not built for that right now. So I'm gonna do 3 exercises and then abs. The hip press feels amazing. I'm gonna record another one. I'm gonna record my other set, and this time have my hand be on like the lower grip, the one next to my leg, so y'all can see more of the range of motion, because I looked back at the video and my hands are pretty much covering my legs. So I want y'all to really see, the range of motion. And if you pay attention, I don't have my heels touching the pad. This is purely for quads for me. I'm doing this purely for quads. So I'm having my legs my foot be as low as possible on the pad, because the more knee flexion, the more quad you get. The less knee flexion, when your feet are higher on the pad, it's more glutes, more hamstrings. So if you're not used to doing heavy leg presses or hip presses, then probably start with just having your whole foot on the pad. Get used to that. And then once you're used to heavy load, then you can have your heel be off the pad so you can get more knee flexion, meaning more quad activation. And also, I do want to remind y'all that the volume that I do is not meant to be what everyone's volume should look like. Like I said, I'm probably still gonna be adding more volume to my leg workouts, but for now, 3 is perfect for me, especially on quad days. I'll do 2 quad, 1 ham on quad days, and 2 ham and 1 quad on ham days. And that's just what works for me right now. Like I said, I'm still gonna be adding more volume most likely, but there's people who can do so much more volume and still be at max intensity. I can't. For me, it's 3, 4 exercises max for legs, and I can keep my intensity the same way it looked like at the start towards the end of my workout. Like the end of my workout, my last exercise, my intensity will be just as high as it was at my first exercise, first set. And that's how you know that you're doing the right volume. And you can slowly try to add in more
reps more, or like more sets, you know what I mean? Just more volume, and still be able to keep intensity high. You just have to slowly experiment, slowly make changes. Don't change everything all at once, because then you won't be able to control those variables. You won't be able to know what's right and what's wrong. So just make small increments, like small changes to be able to, if you want to keep increasing your volume, you know what I mean? But yeah, I figured that, or not I figured, I found out that 3 exercises is perfect for me, 4 max, you know.
For the land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride. It is sinking, falling down. Love forever, love is feeling. Turn forever, you and me. Windmill for the land is everybody. Don't stop, get it, get it. Be buying captains in a steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it, get it. Be buying captains in a steady, watch me navigate.
So I failed that last rep. Don't do what I do. Like I said, I'm not even training legs twice a week, and when I do train legs, I train them the hardest I possibly can. Like, especially when it's squat movements or just like big leg movements, I literally give my all. And like realistically, I should be working easing my way into it, you know, because of my knee pain that I had and just not training legs as frequently. I need to work into it, you know, not go to failure. Maybe leave 2 reps in reserve or something to start. So don't do what I do. You know, I just really can't go to the gym and like not give my all, you know what I mean? I'm sure like some of y'all have that, you know, struggle to just like, once you make it to the gym, like you're gonna give your all, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't wanna go, but when you do go, when you're here, you might as well give it your all, you know what I mean? And not leave any regrets when you leave. So that's my mentality.
Okay, we're back. It's been about, I think like maybe 2 hours since I left the gym, 2-3 hours. I forgot to show it to you guys, but I had this like protein chocolate milk that I usually have as a post-workout, and it has like 18 grams of protein, like barely any fats, and then like 13 grams of carbs. So it's just a nice drink, post-workout drink. I had that, and then now I'm having my next meal after that. And usually I would have something like sourdough bread, ground beef, and cheese, which I'll probably show that to you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, I'll give you guys a full day of eating on my next video so you see what I've been doing. I've been getting more creative, doing stuff that's more enjoyable, that I think that might be good for you guys to see, because I used to do more boring foods like just rice and chicken and like stuff like that. But now I try to make myself more into sandwiches and just try to make more enjoyable things. And like I've been making sort of like a chopped cheese, and it's amazing. Like I just put like a little bit of butter, toast the sourdough bread, and just do like cheese, ground beef, and the sourdough, and it tastes amazing. It's so good. And yeah, I'll give you guys a full day of eating eventually and show you guys everything that I eat. But my dad has been addicted to this poke bowl spot. They usually has like a chicken and rice, but it's like Asian food. Obviously has more sodium, more sauce and stuff. And I'm not too strict on my diet like during, you know, this bulk phase. So I allow myself to have this like sometimes like 2, maybe 3 times a week, but usually I try to keep it like 2 times a week, and it helps me to hit my protein goal. And obviously it fits the macros, but obviously has more sodium and fats and stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys what it is. It's a lot of food. So we have chicken. It is fried, unfortunately. But we have fried chicken. It's like general, I think it's just called the general, you know, like general chicken. And then we have rice, probably like 300 grams of rice, maybe 200 grams of chicken. And then there's some avocado and just veggies. Fits the macros aside from the extra sodium, especially because I'll be replacing this for a meal. And then my next meal, my last meal, I won't be doing carbs. Like I said, I'm still trying to de-bloat, so I'm cutting down carbs. So I'll have this meal, and then before I go to sleep, I'm gonna have just protein, which will probably just be like my ISO 100, my protein scoop with maybe milk or just water. And then that'll be it. I'll probably talk to you guys later today. For today, I don't have much going on. I'm just gonna be, I got 2 new clients just yesterday, so I will be making one of their workout and diet plan and everything else. I'll do that tonight, and then I have, I think, a few calls tonight, and that's pretty much it. It's literally all I do. I'm home literally all day. I play Fortnite a lot on my like free time, and I just call clients and post. I really just go out to go to the gym, and then sometimes I'll like go to the movies with my parents or just go out with them. But for the most part, that's really all I do. I live a pretty boring life, but I enjoy it, and that's why I want to make the most out of my days, because living this kind of lifestyle can be very depressing if you are not like being productive. You know what I mean? Like, it's very easy to live a lazy and depressive life when you're unemployed, essentially, because my work is just at home. I just call clients and I make programs and post. Just really all I do. So it can be boring because you're home a lot. So it's good to hold myself accountable to a productive life. You know what I mean? Which is why I'm trying to sleep earlier and just have like 2 hours to myself in the morning of just improving myself mentally and spiritually, reading, talking to God, meditating, trying to learn new things, even that will help me with my coaching business. After that, having like dedicated time just for deep work, just for, maybe creating programs, maybe creating my website. I've been procrastinating to make my website, and I need to do that. That's one of the things. But yeah, so I think if there's some of you out there who are maybe just starting this journey of trying out your online business, or just being at home and doing something that is just social media, please like work on yourself first. Especially me as a coach, it's hard for me to coach people and to better their lives when my life needs work. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're always going to need work, but like, I need to make sure I'm on top of my stuff and I'm taking care of myself mentally and spiritually. I need to pour into myself so I can pour out, good things and knowledge and love even, you know what I mean? Same thing, it goes with taking care of my girlfriend and treating her right and being a good son to my parents and stuff. It's taking care of myself first, you know what I mean? So there's still things to work on. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys how I want my schedule and routine to look like, because I haven't been doing the best and I need to work on that. So that's why I make these YouTube videos, or I will be now, because I want to hold myself accountable and show you guys the journey. But I'm going to stop talking. Not sure what I'll do after, but I love you guys. Okay, so it's almost 2 a.m. About to go to bed right now. And I'm also documenting this and letting you guys know what time I'm going to sleep, because I want next video, before I go to sleep, I'm going to tell you guys that I'm going to sleep at 12. No later than 12. That's the goal. I know even then for some of y'all that might be like crazy late, but 12 is the goal. I think 12 is a realistic goal for me, where I can still wake up at like 8, 7 and feel good. But waking up at 2 or sleeping at 2 is not something I want to keep doing. So this is just me holding myself accountable, documenting it, so that next time I will look back and see that I made progress. But I will show you guys, I will build up the courage to show you guys my mid physique, what I'm looking like right now. Bloated, watery, not on anything, natty for now. So yeah, the last time I posed was probably like 3 weeks ago or like a month ago. I haven't even posting any recent like physique updates or anything. But I let myself be comfortable with the physique that I have, knowing that this is, like I said, I was on like a dieting break last month. I let myself enjoy a little bit more food, but kind of like just maintained. And then with me being on this health phase, I'm also not going to look my absolute best. You know what I mean? I'm trying to maintain as much as possible, but my vascularity, my density just won't be, at its all-time high. So I'm, aware of that. I don't like beat myself up, but obviously it's not like the greatest feeling. But I'm also going to document this, and I'm going to pose a little bit, so I at least can look back at this, and see the physique that I started off with at the start of this year, and we're gonna completely blow up this year.
For the land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all in on your stride. It is sinking, falling down. Love forever, love is feeling. Turn forever, you and me. Windmill for the land is everybody in.
here's what the ground beef meal I was telling you guys. This is what it looks like. It is 150 grams of cooked ground beef, a little bit of light mayonnaise, like 25 grams, and then 2 slices of cheese and 2 sourdough bread, which is like 120 grams. Usually I do rather like 100 or 120 grams, which gives me like 50 grams of carbs, 40 to 50. It is the next day. I showed you guys some fasted posing. I was having a really hard time. No, I wasn't having a hard time, but I wasn't obviously like liking what I was seeing in the mirror. But it's not in a way where I was like, you know, hating myself or like I look terrible. But it was like, I don't look good right now. You know, I don't really don't look that good. I just look just like kind of flat. But that part is mainly just because I'm just off everything right now, and I just look like a little smaller. But I mainly, you know, watery, a little bloated, and obviously put on some fat. So, you know, all those things play a part. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Like I said, I'm doing all this to just not just make it content, but also just documenting my progress, documenting like how I'm starting the year, and I'm gonna keep making videos, and the goal is to keep seeing progress, you know, in every aspect of life. Like I said, in my routine, my physique, you know, my workouts, everything. And this will also, I hope for this to be motivation for you guys to not procrastinate this year and to do exactly what you set out to do, exactly what you haven't planned to do. And it's all about acting as the person that you want yourself being. You know what I mean? It's like kind of faking it until you make it in a way, but it's literally like acting like your best version before you actually are. You know what I mean? So it's living that life that you see, even when it comes to just having a great physique. Sometimes when you imagine that great physique that you want to have, that person is probably a totally different person than you. You know what I mean? Like for you to get to that physique, you might need to have a completely different sleep schedule, completely different goals, completely different like environment and friends and stuff like that. So like it literally comes down to changing up your routine before you even have that physique. You know what I mean? Like you have to change yourself internally to achieve like the external things. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you.